कैसे वेलकम करने वाले हैं हम? Alright, so finally, let's welcome the mega stars, one and only, very handsome, Junior India! Now, let's welcome the legend, the man, the director, who has established what is the movie ready for action. Let's welcome, Actress Rajamouli! Now, it's time to welcome our very own megastar, the heartbeat of every girl. Let's welcome very handsome Ramaraju! So finally, for the moment for which we all were waiting for, sir, we are here from 10 o'clock in the morning. Come on. Alright, so first of all, I would like to welcome three of you in Jaipur. So first of all, welcome to Jaipur. And generally when any director, please, on the guys also, come on. So, guys, please hold down. All I want is कि जितने interaction आप लोग उनसे करो ना, वही जो जैसे हम बात कर रहे थे वही मैं चाहता हूँ. Just come to Jaipur. Whenever I talk to them, I feel कि मैं ऐसे बात करूँगी, कुछ भी बात करूँ मूवी के बारे में. लेकिन when you are here after watching Bahubali 2, I am like, sir, is this rajamouli? Oh my God! So when I was a child, I used to think that there is no actor who have curly hair. So finally you came in the industry and I was so happy that there is someone who have curly hair. So first of all, can I sit here, sir? First of all, welcome to Jaipur. So sir, Jaipur, is it your first time you are visiting Jaipur?
Well, fortunately, ये पहली बार नहीं है. First time was I was here for a movie called Shakti, and I fell in love with this city. I fell in love with. I mean, Jaipur is not a city which is very. Bye, don't worry, please. Jaipur is not a city which shows blatantly to the world that it's got that dum in it, unless and until you come into places like this. That's when you know what Jaipur is. This is the true Jaipur. And for Shakti, and then I was here for Kartikeya's marriage, and then we are here now for Triple R.
Being to an acting background, being from theatre, जितना मैंने theatre किया है, so मेरे लिए बहुत मैं मूवी जिस तरह ऑडियंस देखती है एंटरटेनमेंट के लिए मैं थोड़ा सा एक्टिंग के उससे उस तरीके से देखता हूँ मैं. When I was watching Bahubali 2, I was thinking एक सीन, a simple dialogue, एक सीन पे इतना काम किया गया है. Like जब तक तुम मेरे साथ हो मुझे मारने वाला पैदा नहीं हुआ मामा. Everything, sir. So you took 5 years, 5 long years. So now RRR is here. So sir, how many years did you took that? How many years you have taken to make this movie?
Bahubali, it was 2 parts which we shot for 5 years. RRR is one single film which we shot for about 2.5 years. So roughly the same thing, but we went a little bit longer because of the COVID. Because of the COVID, we had the project took 3.5 years, 4 years. But actual running years was 2.5 years.
Sir, when we talk about RRR, it's a two brothers. It's a story of 2 brothers who are revolutionaries, who are revolting against British people. So what is the story all about, RRR?
Okay. See, this is a fictional story woven around two legendary freedom fighters. Allur Sita Ramaraju played by Ram Charan and Komuram Bheem played by NTR. But it is not the historical part that I have taken. In their lifetime, there were very fine, interesting coincidences. They were born around the same time at the start of 20th century, around 1900s, and they left their respective places around when they were around 20 years old, and we don't know what happened to them for a period of 3-4 years. Then they came back. Once they came back, they started fighting against oppressors in the same modus operandi, attacking the police stations, stealing the guns, training the people to use the weapons, and carrying on their fight for freedom. Sitaram Raju for the tribals of Visakhapatnam area, and Komuram Bheem for the tribals around Adilabad area. But the modus operandi was the same. So that I found very interesting. What if I can find an interesting, I mean the idea itself was interesting. What if they two have met in that years of absence? What if they inspired each other to become what they have become in their real life? A nice tale of friendship, a tale of patriotism and Desh Bhakti. It will be an underlying thing, but it's mainly about friendship and the emotional bond between them. That I found very interesting. So that's what is RRR about. I'll take a little bit ahead with this thing. Is there another mic?
Yeah, yes, sir. Check.
Okay. If I take it a little bit forward, from my childhood, I was very, very interested in the stories of our country. Let it be the mythological stories, let it be the historical stories. But there were always two perspectives to the stories. The stories that I heard from my father, my grandmother, or the stories that I read in Amar Chitrakada and all that, were painting our culture, our history, our country in a very bright, colorful, rich in every way, rich in culture, rich in tradition, rich in just richness, everything. Then there is another narrative which says India is a poor country, India is a country filled with sick people, India is a land of disease, poverty, which made me felt very, very bad. No, but that is not the stories that I had heard from my childhood. Of course, there was poverty. Of course, there was bad famines in the country. But there's only one thing where the Western world is being shown. But we have a completely different story, which we grew up with, which we feel proud about. So I thought I would take that narrative. During the 1800s, 1900s, all the history about India is written by the Britishers. So why should I take that history? I take the history that I have heard from my ancestors, from the folklore, from our Chitrakada, and weave my own story. So that's the reason why I took a fictional tale, and it's going to be something much, much bigger than what the Western world told what our revolutionaries are. They are superheroes for me, and you will see them as superheroes.
That's really amazing, sir. Now I will talk to a person who's a national crush. While I was coming here, so I interacted with few of my friends. I told them that there is a cast of RRR coming. So I was very excited to meet him. Because the reason was that I have a connection with him with my curly hair. So I feel that he's one of the most handsome person I have seen because of the curly hair. So okay. So and second thing, I want to meet the man who has made Bahubali 2. Like कैसे बनाई होगी, क्या कितना काम किया होगा. Like मुझे ऐसा लगता है सर आप 5 साल के लिए सोए नहीं होंगे सर. So ऐसा. And the third thing, जो मेरे जो जितनी मेरी female friends हैं, so उन्होंने आपके लिए they said say my hi to
Ramcharan and tell him that we love him. So there are so many girls, so you know, who love you. So you're in Jaipur now. So how you're feeling? What you're feeling about Jaipur and the students of Jaipur?
Kamagani Jaipur. Kaya Anchal. My love to all of them in person, whoever conveyed their regards and their love through you. Manapa. So I said, how many Telugu students are here?
There's so many.
How many Jaipuris are here? Okay. Abelo, I love you, all the Telugu students who are here. మీ అందరికీ నా ప్రేమ అభిమానం ఎప్పుడు ఉంటుంది మీ అభిమానం కూడా మాకు ఎప్పుడు ఉంటుంది బట్ టుడే వీ హ్యావ్ లాట్స్ ఆఫ్ జైపూరీస్ వి ఆర్ ఇన్ జైపూర్ సో
They are saying there are so many students from Bihar too.
Bihar, okay. J to all the Bihar fans and students as well. Actually, a big welcome to Indian students who are here. So,
one thing I've realized that generally star comes, they wave us, they wave to students or audience को wave करके promote किए. But after right now I'm sitting with you and जो vibe मुझे आ रही है ना, so simple, so amazing, so down to earth people. So sir, मैं नहीं चाहता कि मेरे को इतना privilege है आप लोगों से बात करने का, मुझे being a host, लेकिन बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो आपसे बात करना चाहते हैं और पूरी लाइफ निकल जाती है लेकिन बात नहीं हो पाती, राइट? आपने क्राउड में होते हैं और सिक्योरिटी होती है, बहुत सारी चीजें. सो ज्यादा इंटरेक्शन मैं चाहता हूँ ये लोग आपसे करें क्योंकि बहुत कनेक्टेड ये आपसे फील करते हैं. सो हाँ जी, फर्स्ट विशु भैया इज हियर. सर ही इज द मोस्ट हैंडसम गाय ऑफ आवर कॉलेज. विशु भैया. सो विशु भैया बात करनी है आपको इनसे.
Vishu is more stylish, I guess, the way he's putting his hair.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
सो विशु, आप कौन पूछना चाहते हैं एनीथिंग? वो वहां पे विशु, वहां पे वहां से फर्स्ट.
Tarak sir, I am Tanmay. I welcome you to the city of Jaipur and I believe I am the greatest fan of yours in whole of the Rajasthan.
thank you so much.
Tarak, it was, Tarak sir, when I came to
No, call me Tarak, don't worry.
when you
Sir की जरूरत नहीं है sir, just call me Tarak.
जब मेरे को मालूम चला फ्राइडे को कि आप आ रहे हो तो मैं होली नहीं मना पाया, मैं 2 दिन सो नहीं पाया एंड आज सुबह आई वाज टेलिंग माय और मैं मेरी वाइफ को बोल रहा था कि तुम लोग ही जाके मिलाओ क्योंकि कई बार आप कोई सपना देखते हो, सोचते हो वो सच होने वाला है, अचानक वो हो जाता है, तो यू हैव दैट फीलिंग. So I don't know what to ask, but I'm so blessed that you are in our city, our place. Such a pleasure. It's such a great thing to have all you out here. Love you guys, and I wish कि ये जो मूवी है ये बाहुबली के भी रिकॉर्ड तोड़े.